from SoFi Stadium. Returning from his end zone is Ray McClellan.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Rams have got it back. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Second down and 3.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Stafford on third down.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Cam Akers.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon.
Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play and get some benefit out of the guy with the football.
The extra point by Gay is up and good. It's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line.
So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
On first down, Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. They go play action here. Purdy. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, there's the option going left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. That's complete to Robinson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
3rd and 2, Stafford. Got a man open, it's Tyler Higbee.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A give running right is Akers.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Akers again.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Cam Akers
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. That'll make the score 14-0. That time a 9-play drive.
And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with the touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just give up the score.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and
1. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Powell on the return.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd. Problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Back deep, Ray McCloud.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now Purdy.
Completes it to Jennings. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Play action, Stafford.
He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will do it. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they have to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They've had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. The option, here's McCaffrey.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And he didn't quite have the bag spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Stafford. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
McLeod to return it.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Eluding the pressure right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he finds Tyler Kroft.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam.
Back now here on EA Sports.
8 yards to go on second down.
It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Dancing to his left.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to end up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Purdy, big 4th down play. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. And he'll find Higbee open downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
On the counter, this is Akers.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
He'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Allen Robinson on the receiving end from Matthew Stafford.
As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to maybe a few more chances and definitely more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit with defense and made sure he was quarterback well. Just get it to me. And the rest was was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you or what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
On 1st down, Purdy.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. From the 41, Purdy. Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And try to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
And now the rookie's free, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
But not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just ran into that big lead. So they throw a pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Purdy completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 23. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Now Purdy.
He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So the LA Rams with a victory here. I tell you.